Give me my phone. Gotta have my phone.
Rudy Sass. Rudy Sass. That's cute. That's a new one.
Rudy Sass. Oh. No!
Get off my party. Go! Did you ruin it?
Yeah, but now I need to fix it back up.
If you don't get off of that, I swear to God, I'm going to freak out on you. Get! Hey, you did a wonderful job. And oh my God! Look at her face.
She'll be okay.
Dude. Oh, baby.
You'll survive. You gotta take authority with that thing.
Sweet.
Why is it not wet on her hand?
I don't know, we got 2 kisses.
What's that?
It's hard.
Oh, I lost piece of it.
Yeah, you did. Let me see. Oh, that's not what you do to get happy like that. Yeah.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL.
I gotta join this. Oh, we got a little bit.
Stadium here in Kansas City. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around.
Oh my God, no sound.
On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans get...
There it is.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
They'll keep it on the ground. Conrad. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try to break their losing streak.
He's to the 15.
Damn.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chiefs march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Chargers, nothing. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other two-thirds, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they need all of them to play better in this one, too.
15 yards is the pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
Another big gainer, 2 in succession, as this one goes for 32. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, it's going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Herbert. And that will be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate.
What is going on here?
You got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice.
Wow.
They go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes going to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Wow.
An extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chargers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
The intended receiver there, Allen, but it's going to be second down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. And they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
Here's Herbert. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Andrews' first catch, good for a first down.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw here, Herbert. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Chiefs force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
15 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 43.
On 1st down, Conrad. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Mahomes takes it himself. And he will have the Chiefs' first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking middle, he finds Royals. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the Chargers' 38-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Conrad. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that little jersey over here, not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Herbert now. And he's going to have the connection with Foster. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up, we are looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Herbert. And he is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Another catch for him there. The numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard gain. We're still in the first half. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 1 from the 2. Now it's Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. A give, running right, Achane. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They snap it to Herbert. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They've had a very solid first half, and as we on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that we're going to do. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here this first half. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's taken down at the 43, now before picking up the first. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Mahomes. He'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Worthy. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Pass to the right side, hauled in by Wills. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacted the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pass complete to Royals. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. So halftime straight ahead. It is time for our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season.
Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That, his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Back to throw now on first down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And now they're in the hurry up.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 30 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 33. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now here's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Conrad. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Rice. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 13-yard line.
Second down and a yard. From the shotgun now, here's an inside Gill. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes now to throw. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14.
Freezing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And we spotlight Keenan Allen as he gets set to go back to work. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself. And usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
That's good for 28 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Back to throw here, Herbert. On Herbert, his third interception. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Xavier Worthy. Brings up second at the 30-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Tuli Pelotu got in and dropped him. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And quickly, they get to the line.
Chargers, 1st down. 11 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
Here's Herbert. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of their game, using a variety of coverages.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line.
27 on the play. And the Chargers first down.
Lion.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Set. Hey, ram. What?
Herbert back to the air. That one complete to McConkey. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
That brings up 2nd and 4.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. This 2nd and 4. Now it's Herbert. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far. Nothing going right offensively.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
This one thrown underneath to Achane. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
7-yard gain. That's another Chargers.
To the air again, Herbert. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his 1st drop, his 2nd drop of the game. He finds his target, Allen. And they'll get this down to the 10.
15 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brent, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I don't miss it. I don't miss it. There's no rule.
31-yard line.
They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the Chiefs who got the road victory there. So now looking to claim the season series at home in KC.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10.
The victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses.